Okay, so the inner game of speaking, and I gotta just share a little personal note here. Is I like to call Mark my inner game hero.
Baby.
Yeah, he's so good at what we call the inner game. You know, like how you're talking to yourself and how you're setting yourself up for success or sabotaging your success. That's the inner game. So I'm going to let you take this part, Ben.
Okay, so what I want you to understand is that your voice matters. You have something to say in this world, and a lot of people, they have a fear of public speaking. They also have a fear of death. In fact, Jerry Seinfeld said this means that if you go to a funeral, most people would rather be in the casket than giving the eulogy. And there's an element of truth to that until we start to realize, well, you know, die or go public speak, and then people will most likely publicly speak. But it really is a highly paid profession, but it takes courage and it takes support.
And I actually think that's probably one of the reasons why it's the #1 paid profession, because the fear is so big that so few people are willing to overcome that. So for those of you that are willing to overcome that fear, guess what? The sky's the limit. You know, it's the ultimate leverage, and you can reach a lot of people. And another secret, the top speakers in the industry, guess what? They all feel the butterflies before they get up on stage. They all still get nervous. They all still feel the fear. And it's the inner game of speaking that really helps them to rock it once they're on stage.
And so what's interesting is that a lot of you are saying, yeah, you know, I do have a fear of speaking, being called to do that. Others of you may be thinking, you know what, I don't have a problem getting up on stage. I really don't. However, let us show you how fear is showing up in your business, because what you're going to see is that this is truly, 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 actually, this is worth the price of admittance right here. And so what we're going to do is we're going to go deeper into that. So tools to get clear on your message. That's what the inner game of speaking is you want to have tools that get you clear on that inner game. You want to have strategies to overcome fear, as well as you want to be able to reframe it. Most of the time, people are making it all about themselves. They're thinking about, oh, I can't do this. This is a problem with that. I can't make that work. And they're all in their head about themselves.
Or I'm so nervous. Oh God, they're not going to like me. I'm gonna forget what I'm going to say. And so here's a little hint. Okay, we call this the inner game reframe. Is make it about them. When you show up and you make it about them, and you're really curious, like, what can I say today to really be of service to the people I'm called to share with? You know, that's what we do before any speaking gig. It's like, just really tap in, and you automatically just, the nerves kind of melt away, because we're no longer focused on ourselves. We're focused on giving versus getting, and it makes such a huge difference.
And so it's, you know, one of the things we want you to realize is the bigger your calling, the greater your fear. And this is a dynamic that shows up when you step up. Every time you've ever tried to make a change in your life, you've invested in yourself, resistance shows up to test you. And it's really a fascinating dynamic that when you learn how to handle it and you learn to expect it, it makes all the difference in the world. And you know, and when you make it about other people, it really helps you really kind of stand in your calling as opposed to stand in your fear. So let's get more visibility and make a bigger difference by overcoming your fear. So why is the inner game of speaking important? Because it does allow you to make a bigger difference. And it really does. We have people that are changing people's lives. In fact, May Vu, one of our top clients, she said to us the other day, now she's making 5 figures a month after struggling for years to do that. She's worked with the #1 coaching company in the world, CTI, as a trainer, an international coaching trainer, literally coaching thousands of coaches all over the world. And she was challenged with being able to land her message. And so once she did and started making money, she said this to us, and this is what really touched me. She said, you know, Mark, you know, we took my year-long program that I was struggling to sell, and we put it into a 90-day program. And I am able to do more for a person's life in 90 days. I'm changing so much about their life. They're in tears of joy about the changes that they're making. She goes, my program is so hot now because of the way we structured it. So you really learn how to communicate in a way that's about other people, and you'll make that difference in a very big way.
And so by utilizing the tools of the inner game of speaking, it's going to allow you to reach more people. It's going to allow you to actually monetize your message and fulfill your inner purpose and your calling. And ultimately, it's going to help you step into who you're called to be and make a bigger difference, change the world. That's what we all want to do, right? But you've got to overcome your fears in order to make that big impact.